So when you turn in your book, when it's all said and done, close the chapter, what's the process that happens next to you once you let the book go and there's no more writing? Like, can you be, and I mean metaphorically, can you be still? Do you feel, I feel very empty. Sometimes I actually might cry after,
Yeah.
and I don't mean like an emotional thing. Like literally, you just have to let
Mm-hmm.
something go out of you. Like
Yeah.
what is the feeling you feel when you regurgitate it and get it all out of you?
Relief, peace. You asked a question similar before that I forgot to answer. And you said, well, how do you know when a book is done? Or how do you know when it's ready to be a book? And my answer to both of these is similar. It's like a little wild, but it's genuine. And if there's like a creative person out there listening, and if you take this back into your own life, it'll be worth it. I have to get to a place with it where you couldn't convince me it's bad. That's how I know it's ready.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to feel it.
Yeah, and it can't be other people telling me that it's great. I have to know that it is. And I have to feel that I did the absolute best that I could possibly do.
What's your version of a demo? Like
A draft or a
yeah, right now
manuscript.
I'm scared shitless. Like anytime I submit a song to the Roots, like what do you think? Like I'm already having excuses. Like okay, so this is the rough mix, and my voice sounds bad. I'm just giving you the general idea, and they're just like shut up, Amir, play the song. And, you know, and to this day,
That's the beginning of like here's the concept or like well okay so you're asking too about like the creative process, like the technical process of when you're putting that book together in particular.
Right.
So it's kind of like I umbrella it down where it's like I have the overall concept of what I know I'm trying to get across, and then I break it down to the chapters. So it's like right here are my sub points,
Mm-hmm.
like here's the next thing I want to get into, and I break it down that way so it can be even, because otherwise I find if I free write it, I front load everything in the first chapter, and then by the end I've got nothing left.
Who do you trust to be your sounding board? Like who talks you off the ledge?
My fiance and my best friend, and but it depends also on what part of the process we're at, because there's different people I go to for different things. So it's like if it's the concept or the idea, and we're going back and forth, so that if I need a sounding board for that, sure. But then once it gets a little bit farther along, I'm usually asking more technical questions like, does this make sense? Or does this need to be clearer? So it kind of evolves for me.
Right.
But when that final, I've talked about this before, but when I got to the end of writing The Mountain Is You and I wrote those last lines, that is the point of the mountain. I mean, I really mean it. That was a feeling like I've never had before in my life. And I don't know if I will ever have it again, because it was just truly such a process to get there. But it was like beauty. It was like awe. It was like relief. It was like surrender. It was almost like it's not even a security or certainty of, everyone will think this is amazing. That's not even in my head yet. It's just more, I know that I did everything I could possibly do with this idea. Like I feel like I did it justice. And then when I have to get to the point where I feel that peace in me, and then I kind of send it out with this intention, which I do find my books to listen to the instructions I give them, which is, you will find who needs it when they need it. And not a minute before, not a minute after, and who really needs it. And all the people I've ever met are like, it was so, people tell me all of the time, like the wild stories about how they're like, it was exactly what I needed, but I was, in my office and my coworker had it and on the table, and I was like, oh, what's that? Like these like strange roundabout ways that it comes to them.
Wait a minute. You're saying I'm not laughing at you. You're literally just Wait. You're literally reminding me. This is the worst. All right, this is the worst Amir story I'm telling of all time. There was one point I've heard on a few sitcoms or whatever, like a baby will be a good wingman.
Yeah.
Or a dog,
Yeah.
you walk through the park and, oh, let me see your dog, whatever, and, like, give me your number, whatever. I remember you said that, and it just hit me. It just hit me. One day I was on a flight, and the way that the seat was structured, and I was in like one of the first rows, like when you get on the thing, and I had this out sitting there, and literally like 7 people were like, "Whoa, yo, I love that book too. Oh my God, you read that book too?"
Really?
And then all of a sudden,
The Mountain Is You?
Yes, and then all of a sudden, this became like my. Am I confessing this on this? But literally, yo, there was like a good 2 weeks when I was on tour where like, yeah, I want a pre-board. Okay, yeah. Strategically.
See if they notice it.
Yo, what I tell you, no, and then, but the thing is also on the other side of that coin is I'm notoriously, I'm now getting over my no small talk phase. Yeah. Like seriously, my anxiety with small talk is world famous in my circles, and so then the wrong person small talked me to death, and I just wanted to sleep on the plane. So then I retired the book and stayed inside.